What's up, guys, and welcome back to another adventure built actual adventure. It's been a long time since I've been on trail. After retiring and moving to Montana, I've been super busy. I even have the Tacoma here. It's down still in Phoenix, basically getting ready for Expo. It's going to be at the Geyser booth. So I'm out here with the FJ80 with the LS swap, and this truck is badass. I really have been apprehensive about taking this thing on trail just because it is so just new to me and it's an unknown, it's a big question mark. So I finally feel confident enough to really take it on trail, especially the trail we're going on right now. This trail is only going to be my second trail in Montana, my first one being Ringing Rocks down more in southern Montana, and this is way far northwest Montana, almost near the Canadian border, and this is the Mount Marston Lookout Trail. And this is basically a Forest Service road accessing a fire tower at the top of this mountain, which is, I hear, has amazing views and vistas from this lookout. You can actually see Canada very clearly, which is, again, just forest. But still, it's really cool to be able to see another country from Montana here. Montana is gonna have a whole new set of challenges for me to kind of wrap my head around. A lot of that being trees, not a lot of that in Arizona, and snow, both of which we should have on this trail ahead of us. I don't know how much snow there's going to be. We just had 3 days of in the 70s. This last 3 days, my buddy Joe was up here and he said he couldn't get through because of trees and snow. So I brought the chainsaw, an electric chainsaw, and the only way to power electric chainsaws is to be able to charge that battery system, and we're doing that with the Ecoflow River 2. And I don't know how many charges we're going to get out of it. I hope we can make it the whole way. I know it's probably going to be a full day of work to get up there, but I cannot wait to see these views. Let's hit it. And any trail that starts off right next to a fast-flowing mountain river is a great trail for me. I'm a mile into this trail and I've already found something I have to stop and check out. Along that fast-flowing mountain river I told you about earlier, there's a huge rock cliff face that just looks epic. This whole Montana experience that we're doing here is just beautiful. We are so glad we ended up taking the plunge and doing something new, moving to Montana, because I just couldn't do Arizona. The heat was killing me. So this is a complete change of scenery. And check this out. This is actually a climbing area. I actually found this on X Backcountry. Didn't realize it was right here though. I knew there was something in this area that was close to where this trail was going to be. I didn't realize I passed right by it. I don't know if you know that Trevor and I are actually huge rock climbers. So this is going to be my new crag, and it's literally 10 minutes from my house. Being very new to Montana, I have no idea what these trees are. My best guess is they're larch, and they're actually an evergreen, but the evergreen goes away in the winter and then it's just kind of looks dead. Summertime, springtime, it comes back, but it is like this odd, like really bright, vibrant green. Is really cool. And then you got kind of the moss growing off of it. This place is epic. So this is what I feel like I'm going to have a lot of in front of me, but I'm hoping that someone else is coming through and taking care of the bulk of the work. That way I only got to finish right to the top. Getting into our first section of heavy snowpack, and I just realized I completely forgot my snow chains. Well, they're ice chains in this situation. Back at home, this may not happen today, but we'll see how far we get. I've seen a lot of people clearing trees down, and I've seen a lot of activity up until this point, and I'm not seeing a lot of driving tracks going through this. All I'm seeing is old snowmobile pack where everything got packed down by snowmobiles. So I'm hoping that someone has gotten through and this only goes around the corner. I guess we'll see. And a storm is rolling in because weather update said it wasn't going to roll in until afternoon, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it already rolled in. I got up early to avoid this storm and to hopefully catch a lot of the wildlife moving around first thing in the morning. So I've seen a couple deer and that's it. I was hoping to see a bear on the road, but I don't think it's going to happen today. But all right, let's see if we can get through this snow. Well, I got through that first little snowpack, but I walked up about a half mile and it looks like this whole thing is just covered in snow the whole way up. And I'm only halfway. There's no way I'm going to get up here in my truck, especially without snow chains. And being by myself, I don't need to get stuck out here in Montana on my second overland trip on this trail, because that would be a terrible start to this next stage of life. So this is probably the last spot I can really turn around at. So I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna head back, and I'm actually gonna clear some trees off. There's some of the trees that were kind of half on the road, half off the road. So I'm just gonna go back, help the Forest Service get their bigger trucks up here, if need be, the brush trucks, and clear some of that other tree fall down off the road. Even though it's raining, still a beautiful day, and let's get some work done. That could have definitely popped someone's tire. Here in Montana, currently I do not have my Tacoma, so I'm running everything out of my FJ80, which is a 1994 Toyota Land Cruiser. Now this truck is awesome. It's got an LS swap, lots of power, leaps and bounds better than what the inline six of the old was. However, I'm still working some bugs out. It's an older truck, so there's still some things I'm still trying to figure out with it before I really put a lot of faith into it, taking it on a long trip. So now I'm just doing day trips, filling things out, working bugs out. Now when I do these trips, I need an ability to run my fridge, my air compressor, you know, charge batteries to the chainsaw. And that's what I went with this little Ecoflow River 2. This is a tiny little super portable pack, charges in like an hour from 0. And right now it's actually at 0. I sapped it all charging batteries to come on this trip and then didn't recharge it before I left, which is not smart. But I can plug it into the truck. I can recharge it on the go. It's got DC power input. It's got solar input. I got a solar panel for it. So this is the new power bank of the Land Cruiser. And this thing is going to rock. I have my Jackery, my older Jackery, and it's big. And one thing I don't like about the Jackery that really has always bugged me is that big top handle. It doesn't seem to have a place anywhere in the rig. And I'm working out of the back. I didn't want to put the seats down, so I have very limited space in this, especially with this big monstrous IRONMAN fridge. Space is at a premium. So this thing actually allows me to stack things on top of it. I can nestle it into places, which again makes it so I don't have to worry about it moving around. If I can put it in someplace where it packs away nicely, I don't got to worry about moving around and things unplugging and you know, losing power when I don't want to. So the new River 2, it's badass. Be sure to check it out. There's going to be a link right here where I'll put a discount code. Check the description below also for that discount code. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, every adventure isn't necessarily about the destination. It's about the journey. I know this journey was only half the trip. I only got half up the mountain, but I will be back. It is exactly 1 week from when I left off at the exact same spot I got turned around in. This was all covered in snow, and all the snow is, I think, gone. There's a little patch up ahead, but I scattered up a little ways and all that snow is gone. So we had a week worth of rain, warmer weather, and it's washed all the snow in the mountains away. Let's get up to the lookout. Well, this is as far as the car we were kind of following had gotten. This snow is maybe a foot deep. It's really soft, really mushy, but it looks like a lot has melted off beyond it. So we're gonna see if we can get through. And I don't know what tracks these are. Hope it's not bare, but we'll see. I don't think there's anything out here. These look like older tracks, but yeah, this trail is beautiful. The scene right here is amazing. And I really hope we get to our destination because I really want to get to that lookout. Right now, I've got my co-pilot. My youngest son's out here driving, Tristan, and he's doing a good job. You know, the Land Cruiser is my baby. I'm letting him drive so I can get some good video, and let's hope he doesn't blow it. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Don't blow it.
I'll try.
Looks like we're gonna have segments of snow the whole way up, but as long as we kind of stay grounded in the Land Cruiser and don't get squirrely on anything too cliffside, we should be totally fine. So that's moose track, that's bear. You can tell by the nails. God, that's like almost as big as my foot.
That's insane.
Unfortunately, this is going to be our turnaround spot. I just sunk in even more. This is about a foot deep, maybe a little bit more, but it's really soft, just slushy. If we get stuck in here, there's no rescue. We're by ourselves. So not a good idea to continue. But hey, we got really far and we hiked around the bend here. And I mean, you can tell this is just snowy for a while. This basically right here, it goes onto the other bank, which would, if we can get up there, the other side of the mountain, I know that's nice and dry. I saw it on the drone, but this unfortunately is just too deep for us to pass. So I don't think we're gonna try it. I don't think it's worth it. And this is a good stretch. I mean, I can barely see the Land Cruiser right here. We're around the corner. So this will be the end spot right here, unfortunately, until it melts off more. Let's do it. Don't kill me. We came across this tree right here, and it's not necessarily blocking the trail. They obviously cleaned it off for the sleds when they were coming through over the winter. But you know what? The Forest Service trucks, they're a lot bigger. We're out here. We're getting turned around anyway. We might as well take care of it because it's fun. Yeah, keep kicking it. That's totally gonna help. All right, that tree pretty much took my lunch money. My little DEWALT battery powered chainsaw has been great. I love this thing. It's awesome for all kinds of trees except larger diameter wet trees. I mean, obviously it's a 12-inch bar. That was over, so probably a 14-inch tree, and it being wet, I'm just not gonna get through it. But I tried, and now it's time for a snack. Not every adventure is going to be the epic conclusion that you hope for, but this was just a great time out, quality time with my favoritist youngest son, and we got to come out here, we got to eat some ice cream together, and that's all made possible with electricity and by the form of the Ecoflow River 2 powering the chainsaw to try to cut down that tree, which didn't do great. Some dude's gonna come through here with the big chainsaw and cut it down in like 10 seconds. And then obviously the IRONMAN fridge holding our drinks and frozen goods, i.e. ice cream, on this trip. So I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, helps the channel grow, and I will see you guys next time.